It is morning time and I have coffee again, and we're going to see 2 times a trip. And I want to take this opportunity to talk about the continuing genius of Japan and a little problem I was set. The jam comes in these little packs and I could not figure out how to open it, so I tried doing this, would not open, and I ended up trying to use a pretty blunt butter knife, poking a hole in the corner, squeezing and getting all the jam over my fingers. And then Sarah had the moment of clarity that we needed, and we were let into the almighty secret of jam dispensation. And let's look at this. So you have your sachet here, you crack it, and then you just squeeze it. Perfect. That is true genius. And we will start with that view, which perhaps is considered a B-tier view, but for me, I've enjoyed looking at it, and I think the way things are laid out, everything looks like a picturesque snapshot in this city, 21st century with that retro vibe. But anyway, we are going to talk about the room.
Yes, I am completely chuffed with this room. For £43 a night in Japan, including breakfast, and its location. It is amazing. It's a very compact room, but it has everything that you need from a room. Really, really clean. The decor is at a high standard, and I like it because the bathroom feels like you're on a cruise ship.
So I agree that the workmanship is really, really good on everything in here, and it does have a retro feel, and some people may consider that dated. I think it's really cool. I like it. Yeah, and for such a small room, they've designed it really cleverly, and it feels bigger than some of the rooms that... It's more functional than some of the rooms that have been a lot bigger.
Yeah,
so it gets a big thumbs up for me.
Yeah, definitely would recommend this place.
Yeah.
Moving on to breakfast. Breakfast, again, with this price, I was like, oh, I'm not too sure what the breakfast would be like, but it was really good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a bit different. They offered the cold Japanese salad kind of starters, which were really good, and they tasted very healthy.
Yeah. And
they also offered bacon, sausages, chipped potatoes, the croissants. The coffee was powerful, potent, and yeah, I need to get a feel for what they are putting in it.
And yeah, it's the first time in terms of sausage that tasted like in the UK.
Sound of a sausage.
The sound of a sausage. Home number 37, you've been great to us. The Riga place in Higobashi, Osaka. Maybe see you soon, and bye. So again, I'm so happy with where we're located. We just need to go to one stop, and then we walk for about 2 minutes to Osaka Station, and then from there we just get there. I think it's the JR line.
Careful.
Oh, JR line. 32 minutes down the track, and then we are in Kyoto, and in a hotel is right by Kyoto Station. I am on it with this organisation stuff.
I have tucked myself out of the way. When you're carrying 2 bags like I am, you are always getting in the way wherever you stop and stand. But I have found myself situated next to the lockers, and I think this is... Someone just gave me the peace sign, but didn't realise I was pointing myself. I wish I caught that. How friendly. So yeah, they're an ingenious way to travel light, I guess, and they look quite reasonable. So for a little one, 400. That looks like it's 500 for a slightly bigger one. And for a full-size gym locker, 700. And how long is that for? Well, I'm hoping it's 24 hours, I don't know. Here's the operating system. But people obviously use them as a service because they're located in every train station. So yeah, great little system. How is Sarah getting on? Maybe I should go and back up, I think. I'm going to go and have a little help, I think. We're getting a power walk on.
Yeah. We have 5 minutes, but this is platform 8, so no stress, because sometimes these times can be really, really long. But that was £5.60, £3. Is that right? It's £3 and it's non-stop to Kyoto in 29 minutes. So
Okay.
that's amazing. Next train. Also, have you seen? They have these wires that go across, and then when the train's not here, it lowers down so no one can jump. So you can see here. So no jumping on these trains. So we've just arrived here in Kyoto, and that was a really...
Quick and easy. Once we got on the train and figured out it was the right one. Well, we kind of didn't know. We took a bit of a chance.
Yeah, I know. We did ask the train driver. He said the next one. But it was only £3, and that was all of 30 minutes. So yeah, probably our easiest and quickest travel day yet. So yeah, let's find a station. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, it's a big station again. Let's check out this map. We're supposed to go exit 9, but there's no exits. Oh. Again, it's a nice clean station, and there's a lot of trains coming from here, so those maps were really, really useful, and the directions were good as well. Going this way. So we've come out the west side of the station, and now I'm using trusted Google Maps to find us the hotel, and I think we are just in that direction. Let's go. And again, the streets, the pavements are really wide, really clean. Japan, what do you do? How do you get it so clean?
I definitely want to get a look at the daily Yamazaki.
This hotel is called Hotel M's Kyoto. I wonder what the M stands for. So we can't check in until 3 o'clock, but we have done all the admin side of things. We're going to leave our bags, so I'm just going to decanter some of my heavy stuff. But yeah, look how cool this place is. They've got a table, maybe a bit of ping pong. Rob, Poutney, let's go. They've got some football, and also the one thing which was different than in Osaka, here we had to pay 200 yen per person per night for their tax. So that was an additional 1,600 yen on top of the room rate. So room rate here is £33, no breakfast. It looks cool though.
And we have a laundry room, microwave, and water dispenser, but yeah, they are going to come in super handy. And then next door we have the vending machine slash smoking room. Yeah, it's a bit nasty. So what a cool space they have as a lobby. It's like what I imagine a tech company's cafeteria might look like, or perhaps even their workspace.
No, it's like Google offices or something.
Yeah, keeping you creative.
Yeah, no, I like it. And yeah, it's just so cool. Japan.
And I was super impressed with the gentleman at the desk who spoke the best English in perhaps the poshest accent ever. Yeah, I need to take some elocution lessons from him. I need to ask where he learned from, or if he is from the UK.
I know, I was like...
Yeah, it put me to shame, to be honest. I was like, oh, I need to step my game up. So what are we doing now?
Oh, we are going to just walk around the block. So I just did...
Okay, it's as exciting as that, but it's the block around Kyoto, so I'm sure it will be absolutely
It
fabulous.
is. Well, I looked on the map and we're going to go across to the right here to Kamo River. Then we're going to go up and then we're going to go to some gardens. How would you pronounce that?
The Shosei-en
Gardens. And then we're going to go further to the other side of the train station to maybe a temple.
The Higashi Hagong Temple.
And then-
Higashi Hagonji.
And then, yep, I agree. And then we go down to
Kyoto Tower. So it looks like we are doing a little bit of a walk around the block, and let's see what we will find. I am loving the little cubes that they have for cars. They are so mini and dinky. A little Honda one here, got like a little Mitsubishi one, and I guess it's to make everything nice and compact for maybe narrow streets and to ease the volume of traffic or the size of vehicles on the road. But yeah, I mean, there are bigger stuff here too. I think a car may be looking to turn in here. There's another little one. How cool are they?
Let's go straight ahead.
We've made it down to the banks of the Kamo River. It does feel a bit like a canal here. It looks like it can swell to a pretty big size. And all around us here, there are dragonflies, so that must be double, triple special luck for me. And there is quite like an industrial feel down here. You've got obviously the the bridges for the trains, I think the high-speed train and the normal one. And then like over here, it looks like there is some kind of industrial infrastructure. And the area we walked through was residential. It looked quite high density. It felt calm, quiet, and it was clean. So yeah, strange old city. I guess if I was knocking down a canal in an industrial sort of town in the UK, I would be thinking about, am I going to get robbed maybe? But
Here it feels safe.
Don't know if you can see them, but there's just a cloud of dragonflies.
We can kind of get it a little bit. I've spotted someone doing a bit of fishing, I think. These waters must be clean because there's some more people doing a bit of fishing and you can see it's really clear waters. Apparently it's the spot to be. I think he's got something. Oh yeah, it is. Good spot. They do have small buses. I think you can fit about 10 seated in them. Cute. Oh, there's a big bus.
So it looks like we do have a cycle lane next to a dinky little pickup truck. And then everyone just cycling on the pavement.
So, this is, I think, the gardens I was trying to get into, but there's a big wall.
Okay, you up for
Climb.
giving me a leg up?
Which way should we go?
Straight ahead.
Let me look at the map.
That's what I like to see, using the cycle lane. Well done, lads. This does not look open. This does not look open.
No, it's down the other road. See, it's open. Oh, yeah. 500 yen per person. So it's 500 yen per person to come in as a donation to go towards the gardens, and she's given us a nice pamphlet.
Okay, that's all the information I'm going to need.
Yeah, it is. The reflection of the colours in the lake, so beautiful. blossom season, but I can imagine if they look like this all over the place, I definitely want to come back to Japan to see the blossoms. But this is beautiful.
And calling to me from the horizon, Kyoto Tower. Little boy doesn't want to be left by his dad for the photo, but the history of the Shosei-en Garden. It was built on land gifted by Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu, what a cool name, to the 12th abbot, who I presume was a Buddhist, and it has Buddhist statues and little shrines, along with little spots to have tea ceremonies built all throughout it. It has a central pond with riverways built through and walkways surrounding, and legend says, they're not going to commit to this, but master calligrapher Ishigawa Jozen designed the garden. And we have also found out what the mysterious well looking feature was, so we're going to head back that way and have a closer inspection.
When we build our mansion, can I have one of these?
All these beautiful spots to sit in the shade and enjoy the sound of running water, the peace and tranquility.
Until I come, don't fall down. So I asked when we came in, what was this? And actually,
Well, you guessed right that it was a well.
it was a well. It is a well, but apparently from above, it looked like a tortoiseshell.
It looks like a tortoise, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's called a tortoiseshell, and it looks like a tortoise. Ooh.
Ow.
Did you bump your nose?
Did.